So grab your headphones, let the journey start. With Suzy's Vegas tales, she's stealing the heart. In the city of dreams, let's laugh and play. Suzy's Las Vegas podcast, come join the sway.
Well, hey there, Las Vegas and the rest of the world. I'm thinking Italian today, specifically Sicily. I love Italy, and guess who we have today? We have Sonny. Hi, Sonny.
Hi, Suzy. How are you?
Yes.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Yes, I am just so excited. I want to know your story, your life, everything. You're even a fantastic cook, and you make things too, huh?
I make all kinds of things.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Are we ready for this? Yes. And if you like what we're doing, like, subscribe, and share. Tell us how we're doing. Okay, so let's talk about you.
Well, let's talk about me. You want to know about my music, or you want to know?
I want to know all about you. Wherever you want to start,
I don't think the show's long enough for that, but we'll get little pieces of everything. We'll try to fit it all in.
Okay, my dear.
So, my singing career, I performed first of all over the world. Hong Kong, Taiwan, Singapore. You name it, I've performed it. I've done it all. I've done every.
Have you been to Tokyo too?
No, the airport. I never got that far to play in there. I was supposed to play at the Grand Hyatt there.
Oh, really?
And then I ended up in Hong Kong instead. So, But anyway, going back, I started at 11 years old. 11 years old. I had this little garage band going on, and in Canada, the Italian community would have a New Year's festival every year, a New Year's party.
Sure.
So we went to this party, and come to know it, the band didn't show up. So the manager went to my dad and said, "Can we know about your son has a band? You think he can?" Well, my dad already decided for me, typical Sicilian. So he came back to me and he said, "Okay, let's go." I said, "Where are we going?" He said, "We got to go get the instruments." "For what?" He says, "You got to play here tonight." Oh, that's really good. So here's the best part.
He threw you right in.
Well, the best part is that these are all old Italians, and they do polkas, waltzes, they're doing C'è la luna, mezzo mare, mamma mia, mia mare. They're doing that kind of stuff. Here we are, we play AC/DC, we play this kind of stuff, right? So we go and we get the instrument, we get everything. Thank God the guys were there. All the rest of the band was there too. And we didn't know. All I knew was what my mom taught me were the old, Italian songs. So I knew 3 or 4 songs, right? So we did the same song in a waltz, in a polka, and this and that, and they loved it. Sure enough, we got paid. We got paid like $300. That was a lot of money.
My God.
Yeah, it was a lot of money in those days for a little kid.
And how old were you again?
11.
Oh,
just
my
turning
God.
12. And,
child prodigy.
And so then from there, they started calling my dad and say, "Is your son, we want to have him for the wedding here. This wedding, that wedding." I became the wedding singer. And I did that until I was, in my early 20s. And you couldn't book me. It was 2 years ahead. You had to book me way in advance. If you had a wedding, in those days, baptisms, weddings, communion, anything that you could celebrate, you had a band. That's how it was in those days. So I played it all. And then in 1993, I had all these other businesses at the same time. I had a wedding store, music schools. I was one of the first video stores. I opened that up at 16 years old. I was one of the first video stores in Edmonton. Yeah.
Edmonton.
One of the very first ones. Yeah.
He's on.
Yeah, that was actually in those days. People didn't even have a video machine. So you had the VHS, the beta, and the disc, and that. Yeah. So you would rent the machine from me for the weekend package, 3 movies. I still remember all that. $99, and you have 3 movies and a machine. Can you believe that?
You were an entrepreneur.
Yeah, I was
from the beginning.
From a kid. Yeah. And I've owned so many different businesses. But anyway, I had the wedding store for so many years. And I finally, from performing so many weddings and all over, I had people telling me, also guys from LA that had seen me and said, you got to be doing something else. So anyway, I decided to sell all the wedding supplies, all the store. And my wife said, "Well, you sure?" I said, I got to do it. Thanks to her, because if you don't have a good
you have to have a good partner.
You won't go nowhere.
No. What is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Hey, Teresa.
Yeah.
I've got him on a show. He's going to talk about
Everybody knows Teresa too here. Yeah. So anyway, so what happened? I reformed a new group, And I said, we're going to go to Vegas because I was coming here in the 80s, you know, for holidays. And I said, man, this is the place I want to die. This is the place I want to be. And so
I love it.
Yeah. And so what happened, I took this new band and I said, we're not going to play here. I said, we're going to Vegas. And well, how's that going to happen? I said, you just leave it to me. And I ordered a phone book, because at that time there was no internet, there was none of this that you could. So I ordered this phone book from Vegas to there. I started looking up different hotels. I found the Palace Station, that they were doing a showcase night.
Okay.
Roby Turner. Love you, Roby. If it wasn't for you, I'll tell you. So I call up and I says, I got this band. And he says, oh, okay, yeah. He says, we do a showcase every Monday night. I said, okay. When can I come in? He said, well, when do you want to come? I said, we could be there in 2 weeks. So where are you coming from? I said, Canada. What? I said, he says, you know, we're not paying anything. I said, no, I know that. It's fine.
Yeah.
So sure enough, we get into the vehicles. I'm making it short, okay?
Yeah,
But there's
yeah.
long stories to it.
Yeah.
But we go 8 guys, and we go 24 hours straight, no sleeping. We get here Friday night.
How far is it from it driving?
24 hours exactly.
24
Yeah,
hours.
Yeah.
Did you
1,500
hear
miles
that?
exactly.
24
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah. But that drive in you,
Yeah.
that I just something
Yeah.
said. So
The spark was there.
we get there the night before. We stayed at the at that time was called the Continental Hotel, and then we had only 2 rooms.
Okay.
And I didn't
All of
want
you guys in-
Yeah,
yeah.
well, 8 guys,
Yeah.
4 in each room.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to say we were only supposed to come, do the show, and go home, thinking because
Yeah.
you're young, you don't really know the business. Oh, something's going to happen. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, whatever. So we do the show and we blow them away. These people say, you know, and this one guy says to me,
Yeah.
but at the same time, you're looking, is somebody watching? Is somebody important out there?
Yeah.
And this one guy, Ollie LeMay, bless his soul, he seen me. He said, where are you guys from? I said, we're from Edmonton. Canada? He said, yeah. Wow. He said, you see that guy over there? And it was a guy that was at the bar by himself, drinking. And he says, you should go talk to that guy. I said, who is he? He said, I don't know. He said, but you should go
Yeah.
talk to him. I said, okay. So I went to talk to this guy, and he was a manager. He was managing Spencer Davis, Don Tunnel. Love him. Still love him today.
Wow.
Yeah. And I said, you think you could do so? He says, you guys are really good. He says, you know what? Come back next week, and we'll shoot a video, and we'll go from there. And I said, next week? I said, we're supposed to leave here tomorrow. I said, we're not from here, we're from Canada. Well, he said, there's nothing I can do.
Oh my
I
God.
said, so, you know, you either stay and get yourself, because we came like rockers. He says, you know,
Yeah.
and in those days you came in, you know, suits. It was different. It wasn't like today, the rooms. So he says, you guys get some suits, stuff. He said, we'll shoot another video. So I go back there. I convince my band. I said, I'll pay. I don't care. We'll stay another week. So we stayed another week. We came back. We shot the video. I come down. I said, so what do you think? He said, well, I'll call you.
Oh, that was it?
That was that. That was that. And I said, are you kidding me? Because I thought, well,
Yeah.
he says, well, we'll shop it around and see what happens, right? Well, 3 months passed. We went home. 3 months passed. The band was ready to break up because I did not want to perform in Edmonton. I did not want to do that.
Right.
I said, because if we do that, we're going to stay here.
Sure.
I said, no, we wait. A week before we were going to split. That was it. I didn't tell him. I didn't say nothing. Well, by the grace of God, he calls me and he says, you guys want to go to Reno? And I said, what? Yeah. I said, when? He says, I said, what is it? He said, Hot August Nights. And I had no idea what Hot August Nights was, and it's that big car show,
Oh,
and
yeah.
people from all over the U.S. He said, you open up for
You
Blood,
must
Sweat.
have been jazzed, huh?
Yeah, man. I mean, and so I said,
Yeah.
yeah, and we went. And from the 2 weeks, he kept calling while we were there. I opened up for Chubby Checker, Blood, Sweat, and
Oh,
Tears,
my
and all that.
God.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah.
Oh.
And then he says, you want to go? You want to go? You want to keep going? Like I was now at this time, I've never gone away from my family more than a week if I'm going hunting
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
fishing, and that's
Yeah.
it. So I said, well, let me see here. So I phoned my wife. I said, he wants me to do another 2 weeks. Where? I said, in Wendover. I have no idea where that is, but it's on the way home.
Yeah.
That's what he said to me. It's on the way home. Okay, so she says, okay, do it. So I do the 2 weeks. I'm there for 1 week, and they want to extend us another 3 weeks. So again, I pick up the phone. I said, Teresa, they wanted me to stay another 2
Did
weeks.
she come over to see you?
No, she came in Reno.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, so from Windover, I ended up in Casper, Wyoming. From Casper, Wyoming, he phoned me again. He says, you want to go to Denver? Now, Denver for me was like, wow.
Yeah.
What I remember was Denver Carrington. You remember
Yeah.
what was it called? Dynasty.
Yeah,
right? So,
Dynasty,
oh
of
my God, I'm
course.
going to be in
Yeah.
Denver. Yeah, we went
Yeah.
to Denver. We tore it up. I mean, that became
Yeah.
our base for
Really?
years. Yeah.
So you
So
were
from
out of
there,
Denver.
it became boom, 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 boom. I did that for 5 years. We did that whole circuit, you know, and then we did Vegas. We did all over. Then I went to, from there, he phoned me up and he says, you want to go to Taiwan? I said, Taiwan?
Wow.
What
a big
what's in
jump.
what's in Taiwan? Now I'm thinking Taiwan. What's in Taiwan?
Oh my
All I
God.
thought was straw hats, bicycles,
Yeah.
people working in
Well,
factories.
yeah, of course.
Well, we had a surprise because I took the gig and we get there and they pick us up in this limo.
Oh,
and
my
we're
God.
we're playing at the Grand Hyatt. I did all the Grand Hyatt hotel chains, which is
Wow.
a 5.5-star hotel.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We tore it up there. And from there, I went to Hong Kong. I went to Bangkok. I did it all. Jakarta, Indonesia.
Did you love them all?
I loved every one of them. My
Yeah.
favorite is Taiwan,
Yeah.
and Hong Kong. I mean,
Yeah.
those two.
I wanna go to Hong Kong, too.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. You have
Yeah.
to. Hong Kong
Yeah.
is great.
Yeah.
So then from that, I did that for 5 years, and then I said, I'm done. I'm tired of this. I had to go 4 or 5 months away.
Yeah.
So I came back. I took about 6 months off, and then I got the itch again.
Yeah.
Staying home. And I said, no,
Yeah.
I can't do this. So I came back to Vegas, and I regrouped here.
You were meant to be here.
I came back here just after 9/11, and I regrouped here, and then I played Caesar's Palace. I did all of them, the Aladdin, all of the hotels. I stayed here for another 3 years. Then I got fed up with some of the politics that was
Sure.
going on here, and I had an agent that was calling me all the time, Mike, and saying, you want to come do a cruise ship? Come do a cruise for years. And I never wanted to do it. I
Yeah.
phoned him up. I said, let's go.
Yeah.
So then I went to the cruise ships.
Yeah.
And I did the cruise ships for another 3, from 2003 to 2008.
Okay.
And that's the story, and to sum it all up. But at the same time, I
Oh
had
my
businesses
God.
going on. Here I am, like
Yeah.
I'm working
You're
in
a
Hong
entrepreneur.
I'm working in Hong
Yeah.
Kong, and I'm going to the markets, and I'm like, hey man, these iPhone cases, they never
Yeah.
even came out before. I had
Yeah.
over 100,000 iPhone cases. We were the
Oh
biggest one in
my
Canada,
God.
suppliers of that.
Wow.
Of all different cell cases. I mean, I'm always looking to see,
Yeah.
oh, man, I could do that. And,
Yeah. Like new stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
so-
I like that. That's
Yeah.
what I love about you, Sonny.
Yeah, and I'm very blessed by God to have many talents that He's given me.
Well, you're a cook too.
I do everything.
And you make what?
I love
is it
cooking. I make
true?
sausage.
You
yeah.
make sausage.
Yeah, that's what they know me on. You know Ron Garrett?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Ron's
yeah.
a good friend of mine,
Yeah.
and
That's
I
how
was just
got
on his
started
show on
years
Saturday.
Ago. Yeah, he's fun. Hey, Ron, how you doing?
Ronnie, how you doing? Ronnie calls me the
Yeah.
Italian velvet vocal Italian sausage maker.
Yeah.
That's always got to be put in.
Yeah,
So yeah,
of course,
Yeah,
absolutely.
But, I've had a very
well, you
interesting.
do
life.
the sauce too.
I do
don't
my
you?
own sauce, my own tomato sauce. I make prosciutto, salami. I make it all. I got a video
Oh, my
channel with
goodness.
all that.
Well, it's on where can people reach?
That's Aroma on video.
That's Aroma?
That's Aroma. Aroma.
Oh my gosh!
Augusta
I'm gonna have to
Benevantia.
check that out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
Well, you have had such a life, and now there's a resurgence with you again. And then Nelson, a good friend of mine.
Nelson.
Hey Nelson, get better. I need you on the show.
Yeah, Nelson.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to be with Nelson at the San Gennaro. Nelson's our marshal.
Oh my
He's
God!
the Grand
How
Marshal
fun
at the
is
San
that?
Gennaro. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Well, then you are getting better,
yeah,
Nelson.
hopefully
Yes.
he's going to
Yeah.
be there.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's actually
Lorraine,
he gave
thanks
me
for taking care of
he
him.
gave me the boost because I bought a condo here. We had
Yeah.
a condo, and we were just coming out, me and
Yeah.
my wife, because I was pretty much, I said,
Yeah.
semi-retired, you
Yeah.
know. So he called me up. I went to his home, and he says, tell me about you, and I've heard about you, and all
Yeah.
that. Okay. He says, we have this little club, the Fiore Club.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, okay. He says, you want to play it? I said, okay. Well, from that Fiore Club, it just, boom.
Yeah.
And it took off.
He's wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah, and it took off, and I've met so many people. Like, it just branched out. Like,
Yeah,
to
like
me,
crazy.
it's been almost like my restart here has been like you know, when you roll a little snowball, you make a
Yeah.
snowball and you go to the
True.
top of the hill and you
Yeah.
roll it down and it gets bigger, 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 and
Yeah.
that's what happened. It just bigger and bigger and bigger, and then
Yeah.
it hits a tree and it just boom, and it explodes,
Yeah.
and it makes more snowballs, and they go,
Yeah.
and it branches out, and
Yeah.
that's at the point that I'm at now, where I have so many things going on. I'm supposed to be retired. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I'm still doing
Well,
it.
you know, we have some photos. Rick, maybe you could pull up the photos, because I want you to explain all these for us. I love that.
That's the Foodie Fest. That's coming up September 27.
Okay.
And that's actually Mark Schaefer owns the Foodie
Oh,
Fest
he
now.
does?
Yeah, yeah. So,
Wow.
From My Vegas
Well, hey,
magazine. So
hey, Mark,
yeah.
congratulations.
So that will be on the 27th. We're there with the whole group with that
Okay.
one. This
I
one.
love that.
Okay, this is the Journey to the Dream. I call this one Journey to the Dream because you know Andrea Bocelli.
Oh, yes.
So I do a lot of
love him.
I do a lot of Andrea Bocelli songs. That's what
Do you?
I'm known by. And so he did a concert here
Yeah.
in 2007 or 5 or 7, I can't remember.
Yeah.
And it was called Under the Desert Sky. I don't
Okay.
know if you've seen it. You can watch that on YouTube. It's
Oh,
a beautiful
good. I'm
concert.
going to.
And that's right
I
at Lake
love
Las
Andre.
Vegas stage, right on the water.
that where he did it?
And that's where I'm at.
Oh, my
And
word.
so
Beautiful.
this one is going to be a very, very big concert.
Yeah.
We're expecting over 1,500 people at this one.
Oh, that'll be fabulous.
And yeah, big,
yeah.
lots of effects, lots of surprises. So come and see that show. That's October 10th
Okay.
at the Lake Las Vegas.
Oh, that's going to be wonderful.
Yeah.
Just the right time, because it'll be into fall.
Yeah,
Weather will
not
be
that
beautiful.
hot. Yeah.
Okay.
The San Gennaro Feast,
Oh,
of course. This
yes.
one here, I'm there from September 30 until October 4th. October 4th, I go with my whole orchestra. And this is a lot of fun.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, you've got the Italian
It's so
food,
much
you got
fun.
everything. And like we
Yeah.
said, Nelson Sardelli. And
Yeah.
also, I just found out yesterday that Tony Bennett's daughter, well, I can't remember, what's her name? It's her daughter.
Yeah.
His daughter.
She'll
She's a
be
singer.
there, too.
She's going to be one of the girls in charge there
Oh,
too.
my
So
God,
that's
that'll
very,
be
very
wonderful.
cool. She's gonna
Where are they having it this year?
This year is at the Rio.
Oh,
So we're back
wonderful.
at the Rio. Yes.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
that's gonna be
and,
so
and
much
It's right
fun.
off the 15. You can't
Yeah,
miss it. Yeah.
that's going to be perfect.
That's awesome.
Yes.
The Composer's Room. This
Yeah.
is our second home. I call this my
Yeah.
second home. Damien Costa is the owner of that one.
It's wonderful. They do a
sell
great
out,
job.
Yep, we sell out every time we go there, and this is a show coming in November 21st. It's a
gonna be-
Thanksgiving show. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah,
That's going to be
so
wonderful.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And I've got Stevie Dunham going to be.
Oh, you do?
He's going to do a couple
well,
of
hey,
songs
Stevie,
with me there. Yeah,
I got
Stevie
your
will be
buddy
there.
on, and his watch isn't ringing, you know.
Yeah, see that? I don't have that kind of watch. Christmas
Oh,
here,
my
Lake
God.
Las Vegas again. So
Oh, wow. That's
if
gonna
you
be
like your
fabulous.
Christmas songs, that's December 12th, and that's going to be a really good show
That's
too.
going to be
Yeah.
wonderful. That's right at the same place, Lake Las Vegas.
Lake Las Vegas, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Surprise.
that's coming up next week at September 1st. You'll see what this picture's all about.
Okay, so
That's
we
a
have
big
a
surprise
surprise.
with that, yeah.
Yeah, you're going to have to keep an eye on them and find out what the surprise is,
Yeah,
aren't you?
yeah.
Yeah. So tell me more. You know, I mean, you have so many things going on. What about Teresa? She's your partner in charge?
Teresa's.
Yeah.
she's
She's in charge of you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I got it right, Teresa. Yeah.
Everybody loves Teresa.
Yeah.
She's very well known for making limoncello. You know,
Oh, I
limoncello.
love
Her
limoncello.
limoncello is the best here in Vegas, I tell you. And she
Wow.
makes also these puffs. Ron Garrett will tell you. Everybody
Oh,
tells you. She
wow.
makes Teresa puffs, they call
Teresa
them. Right? Yeah,
puffs,
they're
huh?
filled with pistachio pudding. And it's something
I
else.
love that.
But yeah, thanks to my wife, if it's not for her, I don't know. We got so many parties, so many things that are going on.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
She
Because
keeps you in line,
If
doesn't
it wasn't
she?
for her, I'd end up with somebody else's party. I would, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. So anyway, but yeah, she.
How many
lots
years you
and
two
lots of
been
help.
together?
41.
Oh, my God.
We
Congratulations.
just celebrated 41 beautiful years.
Yeah. And it seemed like yesterday, didn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
It really does.
You know, when you meet the love of your life, I mean, there's nothing like it, is there?
You know what?
What?
I grew up with her.
You did?
Yeah.
She was a childhood
She
friend?
was 3 months old and I was 4 years old, or 3 years old.
Wow.
And her mom, they moved to Canada.
Yeah.
And they needed a babysitter. So her mom went around and some lady said, there's an Italian lady that we know that lives over there. Why don't you ask her? And she came to my mom and came knocking on the door and she said, I have this little baby. Can you babysit her for me? Because we have a restaurant and I don't know. And so my mom took her and babysat her.
Yeah.
And
So she's been part of the family from the beginning.
yeah, right from the start. Can you believe it?
Oh, what a beautiful story.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, yeah.
Now tell me a little bit about Sicily.
Sicily is
Oh, it's beautiful.
it's one of the most
we go
beautiful
there every
islands.
year.
You know, not
Yeah.
because I'm from Sicily,
Yeah.
but it's one of the most beautiful islands that you'll see because we've got everything. We have
Yeah.
history.
Yeah.
I don't know if when you went to Sicily, if you went to Agrigento, where all the temples are.
No, I wanna go
you
back
have to
for
see
that.
that.
Yeah.
Some of the temples there are even older than what's in Greece. Believe it
Really?
or not, and in better condition.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's called Valley of the Temples, and it's probably about 3 miles long, and it's one after another. Beautiful, fantastic. But Sicily, you have the food, you have
Oh,
the
yes.
arancini, you have the cannoli. You know, we're known for all of the lemons, the
Oh,
pistachios.
yes. And
Uh,
they're wonderful. I mean,
yeah.
and you can smell it in the air, too.
It's beautiful.
I mean, it's just
And then the
spectacular.
coastal lines of Sicily is something else.
Yeah.
It's
It's like it's such a beautiful picture.
all of Italy. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want to just say
No.
with Sicily.
No.
All of Italy.
Yeah.
And the beautiful thing about Italy is wherever you go, every town you go in Italy, it's a different vibe. It's a different.
is.
You get
It
a
is.
different feeling.
Yeah, and the people
yeah.
are so wonderful.
It
and they're
is.
so
It's-
welcoming.
yeah.
They're just so happy to
Yeah.
see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we usually go in the spring or the fall. The summer is so hot there.
Oh, forget
and the
about it.
humidity. Yeah.
Forget
so
about it. You
Steve and
can't-
I usually it's spring or fall. Yeah.
If you go in the summertime, you're looking at 110. Like right
Yeah,
now, it's
yeah.
110.
Plus
with the
humidity.
humidity, it's even worse.
Yeah.
At least we're
Yeah.
110, but it's
Yeah.
dry.
Yeah,
and
I know.
It's nice. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Once you come to Vegas, though, that's it, isn't it? You can't live anywhere
No,
else.
no,
can you?
no. I tell everybody, like I wake up every morning. And I go, oh my God, how pretty is this? How beautiful is this? How
Yeah.
blessed am I and we
Yeah.
to be in this beautiful city where we have everything that we want.
True.
And it really, you do.
We do, yeah.
And it's not just the strip.
No, people
We're-
look at us. They think we live, live on the strip.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
They go, where do you live by? Which hotel do you live by? I'm way out. Don't worry. There's a city here.
There's more to it
And
than
it is
the
a
strip.
beautiful city. There's
Yeah,
just so
it is.
much-
It's wonderful.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trade it for
No,
nothing.
no.
I love it. And I've been all over the world, trust
Yeah.
me. But
I believe you.
Vegas has just got it all.
There's
It's all in
there's
one
only
package.
one Las Vegas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is, yeah.
Once you come, you go other places, but you're always glad to be home, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just returned from Sicily. I go every year. We have our place there too.
Do you go in the spring?
And I went in May. I'll either go in May or I go in October when
Okay,
it's
yeah.
like a queue. You
Like
don't
we
wanna
do,
go,
yeah, yeah.
And I just received the Lifetime Achievement Award in Palermo, Sicily.
Oh, my
which
God.
was a pretty big
Congratulations.
shocker. Yeah, it was. It's something else too.
It took your breath away, didn't it?
You know what? It took me. I didn't really understand it till
Yeah.
they gave it to me, and I held it in my hand, a big certificate.
And I'll
it
bet
actually
you
happened.
were just so
And,
happy
yeah,
you were shaking.
yeah.
weren't
My
you?
wife was more excited than I was.
But you were after the fact. You were
Yeah.
like, "Oh my God, I
Yeah,
got it!" Yeah.
And so, you wonder, and I kind of wonder, and I go, why did it take so long? Like, all these things are happening to me now.
Yeah.
And I go, God, why are you giving me all this stuff now? When you're young, you go and you perform. and
True.
You're just
Yeah.
waiting for it. Now they just fall on your
Yeah.
lap kind
Yeah.
of thing, right?
Isn't it wonderful?
And it is.
Yeah.
It really is. And it's like,
It's making you younger.
the saying is, it took me, and it's so true.
It's true.
30 years to make it overnight.
Yes.
And it's the solemn truth.
It is.
And God has His time for everything.
It's true.
And He puts things in front of you. He takes away things.
Yeah.
And like I want to tell everybody, especially musicians or whatever,
Yeah.
one door closes, don't give up. One door closes and a drawbridge opens.
That's true.
Just stick with it.
Yeah.
You know, and if it's something that you love to do in anything, not just music, but in anything in your life. I've had so many businesses. I've had over 15 different businesses that I've done.
Yeah.
And if you don't like what you're doing, and that's a hard way to make money.
That's right.
Okay? So you got to love what you're doing, and if you love what you're doing, just let God show you the way,
Yeah,
and
that's it.
and listen to your heart, because
Yeah.
that's
It's true. If you were going to tell somebody, Sonny, when you're starting out, what would you tell them? I mean, you've been through everything. You know, what kind of advice would you give somebody that's just starting out now? Because I'm sure we'll have people watching.
if you're starting out in music, or you're starting out in business, you're starting
Yeah.
out in anything. I mean, I had businesses that I mean, it took us 2, 3, 4 years
Yeah.
before we even seen any revenue coming back.
Right.
Don't give up. And keep God first
That's right.
in your life, and let Him tell you which way to go. And you'll see that really once I tell you, after COVID, this is why another reason
Yeah.
why everything has happened to me the way it's happened.
Yeah.
I surrendered to Jesus
Yeah.
after COVID. I mean, everything that could have gone wrong in my life went wrong
Yeah.
during that time. Everybody in 2020 was
It was terrible.
It was a
I
crazy.
remember how awful.
It
Me
was
too.
insane. It was
No.
insane.
Yeah.
And so I lost a lot of things. I lost my dad. She lost her mom and dad too. All this, it was so bad for us. And
Wow.
I finally said, you know, I was at the point where I said, I can't take any more, God. Like, what am I going to do? Like, oh, you come now, or I
Yeah.
just give up.
Yeah.
And I said, we had planned already to retire. My wife worked for the bank for 35 years.
Which bank did you work?
Bank of Montreal, which
Oh,
they have it here
wow.
now, BMO.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
BMO.
That's wonderful.
And so she was retired, and I said to her, what are we going to do? Like, she said, what? She said, well, I want to do something, you know, to help people or whatever. And she said, what do you want to do? I said, you know what I want to do? I want to give back what I got.
Exactly.
God blessed me for all these years, you know, to travel the world, and not just because of the money, but I met friends all over. I
Yeah.
have friends all over the world,
Yeah.
from Asia to Europe to America, all over.
You're so blessed,
And
aren't you?
that is the biggest blessing
Yeah.
that you can
Yeah,
have.
exactly.
And I says to her, I just want to give back. I don't care if I'm going to go play. I don't care about money.
Yeah.
I'll go perform if I have to for the old people in an old folks home, and
That's
just
right.
do a couple songs, whatever, or go in the hospital and do something. The moment that I said that, a couple of months later, things started to change, and that's when I told you I
Exactly.
met Nelson, and he put me there.
Yeah.
And from there, when it just boom, 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 it went
It
nuts.
gives you the chills though when you
Today,
think about it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It
Yeah.
really does. And
Yeah.
I sit
know the
back.
feeling.
Yeah. And nobody really knows that feeling until they actually surrender.
That's right.
And you go, okay, God, please take me
What
where I
he's
need
telling
to go.
you is true.
It's the truth.
It is
It's
true.
the truth. And my life
Yeah.
went from this to this. I mean, it just
Yeah.
completely changed,
Yeah.
and it was the best. And I thank him every day. I wake up. I say,
Yeah.
thank you, boss. That's
Yeah.
my boss. And thank
Yeah.
you for.
He's mine too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
my life is great now. We have a wonderful life. I can't complain. So what do I have to tell you? What I have to tell you is exactly what I said to them.
Yeah.
Don't give up. Whatever you do, never give up.
That's
okay?
true.
Unless
Yeah.
if you don't like what you're doing,
Yeah.
get out. Don't
That's
do
right.
it. Okay?
Right.
Because you won't put your heart and life
No,
into it.
no.
Right? And it's hard, and it's not
Yeah.
going to be easy. It's the same thing with the relationship. You
True.
know, how many married people you know, they say, oh, no, I never fight in my life. Then
Oh,
you're
crap.
full of you know
Yeah,
what.
yeah.
Right?
That's
no,
right.
That doesn't happen.
Right.
And there's ups and downs.
Right.
And the same thing's going to happen with
Yeah.
music or whatever you do.
Yeah.
But with music, never, like I always try to tell everybody, I help a lot of people. I'm so humble. I don't make myself any better than anybody, because you
No.
know what?
You put
I
your
am
pants on
not
one
better
leg
than
at a
anybody.
time. Me
No
too.
one is better than anybody.
That's right.
Okay?
That's the way I feel too.
That's how it is. And I look at it where I don't steal something from somebody else. I'm going to try to be like him. I'm going to do that. I don't.
No.
You're wasting your time. Don't do it because it's not going to happen.
Be your own.
Be your own. Look at it. Look at
Yeah,
that. Look at that, and make
exactly.
something of that, and make
That's
your own,
true.
and make it better.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Exactly.
Especially for
Without a
musicians.
doubt.
Yeah. And I'm working with Stevie now on an album. We're
Are
doing
you?
an album
well,
together.
that's right. He did tell me that last week.
And now, because of that too, I'm also really into worship music. So I'm making an album with worship music.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Well, when you get it
So-
done, please let me know.
I will, yeah.
Where can people buy your...
You can go on my
Okay.
site at sonnysantino.com.
Okay.
You'll see all my shows, different videos and shows that I do.
Okay.
And then you could also go to my Facebook is Sonny Santino Vegas.
Okay.
And I had the TikTok too, Sonny
Yeah.
Santino Vegas. I haven't gotten, what's the other one? Instagram. I'm
Okay.
too old. I can't do all these things. So I'm fine. Enough with this.
But isn't it funny? See, that's the way I feel, Sonny, like that, with all the different things. But you're right. When you surrender to God, we sound like, crazy, but it's true.
It's-
you really need to do it.
It's so true.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
true. And
I give back too.
sometimes I go back home, or
Yeah.
I'll go to back to Italy or even back to Canada, and,
Yeah.
and I see, and I'm just thinking, just if some of them could just surrender.
That's right.
Just forget about
Just
everything.
let it go.
Sometimes
and just enjoy.
you have people not talking to each other for years,
Yeah.
and families and stuff.
It's
and,
crazy.
including me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think, and I go, why can't you just surrender? Why just forget it?
Yeah.
And because we're only here in this world
Right.
for so long.
It's not a dress
And-
rehearsal.
No.
This is the real deal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you know what? We're almost out of time, but in parting, what do you want to say to everybody?
What do I want to say to everybody?
Yeah.
What I want to say that I'm so grateful, first of all, that you've invited me here.
I'm tickled to
speak
death
with
to have you on.
It's been a pleasure to be
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
And it's been a pleasure to be in this world with everybody here. What can I say? I can say that thank you to all my fans, to all the support, my friends, family, fans, for giving me all this support all these years. And I can't be more happy and more proud. I never was proud of myself. You know that?
Yeah, weren't you?
No, when
But you're wonderful.
Now I look at things and I go, wait a minute. You
Yeah,
know what?
yeah.
Hey, it took me 60 years
Yes.
to get the lifetime. Oh, I just
Yeah.
gave out my age. Oh, my. But it took me all those years
Yeah.
to get that lifetime achievement award. But that's why they call it the lifetime achievement award.
That's
You got to
right.
do a
That's
lifetime.
exactly right.
But I love you all.
Yeah.
And I hope to see everybody one day.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I want you back on the show again.
I'd love to be back.
So be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Let us know how we're doing. And you can find Sonny there. You can find me at Suzy, Suzy's Saline Lipsky, Suzy's Las Vegas. I'm on YouTube. And I'd love to hear more from all of you. That's our show. Bye.
See you. Bye-bye. Bye. Thank you, Suzy.
Thank you.
So grab your headphones, let the journey start with Suzy's Vegas tales. She's stealing the heart in the city of dreams. Let's laugh and play Suzy's Las Vegas podcast. Come join the sway.